All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Well, I'm here to have fun. I just want to once again thank Dr. Owens for allowing us to do this. God just kind of let me say all the things you can to the business world. And we have these seminars, and actually Dr. Claudette and Bishop Gray and them have been to some of our professional development seminars that we host, and that people, they do pay and all those kind of things. I say, well, let's bring it to the church as well, so we can understand what's going on and be exposed. Because here's the deal. You won't be promoted in life. With God, we know all things are possible. But let's get past that, because if we just had that, then none of us would struggle. So first, why I got God? Well, yeah, we all got God, okay? But let's get past that. First of all, if you don't want to grow, then you probably, and don't want to achieve and don't want to go forward in life, you probably want to leave right now. It may be a good idea just to, exit on out, because if you listen to this, you're going to grow. I guarantee you that. I speak to you born to a 15-year-old in the projects, and now I fly on private jets. Now, not because I'm great, not because I have some crown on my head outside of God, just because I try to increase my value. So anything I say about myself, my boast is in the Lord, okay? I just have to use myself as a reference that no matter where you're from, no matter where you come from, no matter where you at right now, you can achieve great things. And the deal is that outside of most people think that their hard skills is what's going to bring them success, but that's not true. Every research that's out there, people grow and people achieve and people do master things in life, including ministry, based on their soft skills. It's not a hard skill thing, matter of fact. And I'll say this later on. 85% of performance is based on your mindset and not based on your degree or anything else. 85% of your performance, 85%. Is not based. Is based on how you think, and we'll talk about that a few minutes from now. Okay, everybody, I want you to do. Everybody, put your arms out like this. Don't hit nobody. Okay, we're not in church, even though we're in the church. We for a seminar. All right. Okay. Now, I want everybody to cross your arms. All right. Everybody pretty comfortable? Cross. All right. Now, I want you to reverse how you cross your arms. Some of you struggling, aren't you? I struggle, right? That's weird, ain't it? That's a weird feeling, isn't it? Okay, because you've been crossing your arms for years, and it's effortless. You don't even think about it. But when I asked you just to reverse it, it was like, okay, which arm, which hand over here, we had to figure it out, right? Well, can I say this? I want you to get to the point tonight that you start to do the uncomfortable. You start to think the uncomfortable. You start to see it in a way that you have not seen it before, okay? Because when you increase your value, you increase who you are. We live in a great country. Despite what you may think, this is the greatest country in the world. Now, I can say that from a reference point of have been to 32 different countries. Okay, Johnny May board, Project board, 32 countries, only God. And every time I come back to this country, I want to kiss the ground. And some of you left this country. Matter of fact, Dr. Claude had been to Africa with me. And you want to kiss the ground because this is a great country. And here's why I say, I refuse to live in a country like the United States of America, that's one of the greatest countries in the world, one of the richest countries in the world, and live my whole life struggling. Now, tonight is not about money, but the Bible said money answered all things. Tonight is about purpose and passion, okay? But you can't do ministry. I don't know. Maybe Shiloh, maybe y'all pay y'all bills by prayer. I don't know. We don't pay ours that way. I think we have to go and give them money to do that, okay? Y'all pay y'all by prayer. You have to pay. You pay money? By money. Wow, man, that's right. By money. Okay, so it's not about money, but it is. Okay, that's why the Bible said money answers all things. Well, I'm teaching tonight, there's nothing here on money. But what I will tell you is that if you take the teaching and you take your purpose and you take your passion and you go forward in life in that you'll have some money, not just to get things, but you have that you can become who God intended you to be. Now, I'm going to use God in here because this is a church and I can do that. But generally we don't. I will give you a quick story. Last Thursday we was in San Diego, California, Mike and I, for some emotional intelligence training. I got a certification in that. And y'all don't mind sitting in the middle here? Hey, you don't mind? Thank y'all. Okay, thank you. I got a certification on that. But Thursday night we was teaching a bunch of entrepreneurs. and insurance agents. And I was teaching, and the power of God hit me. You know, and the power of God hit you when you're in a business meeting. You're just kind of like, because you want to, you know, you want to speak in tongues or say something. You're like, oh, that ain't gonna work here. Especially in San Diego, because I couldn't even find the church. Yeah, I mean, literally, no steeples anywhere. And so I'm there, and after, and so we go on, and I think one business lady said, you need to preach right in the middle. I said, okay, this is good right here. But let me say this. After it's over, we prayed for people. Prophecy fell on me, and I started prophesying to people in this business meeting. And then I was leaving, Brother Levon, and one business guy said, Doc Rock, because that's what they call me. Doc Rock, can you lay hands on me? I said, right here? Yeah, right there. What am I saying? We have the solution. We have all the answers. The Bible is the answer to all things in leadership. It's the greatest leadership book in the world. John Maxwell is the leadership guru. I had a chance to be with John Maxwell, and he said, everything I teach, every book I write, even though Toyota, General Motors, and kings and queens and head of states of every country, because John Maxwell only go talk to them, use it, use my material, it's all Bible. It's all Bible. So what's wrong? So we got to break that down to make sense. So let's talk about greatness within, because it's important. Now, you have a handout. Now, the handout is just kind of a guide. I'm not going to go verbatim with that, but there are some things on that handout that I think you can use. Number one is, here, I love this definition of leadership. I use it all the time. I give late Dr. Miles Monroe credit. He was one of the greatest leadership teachers of our time. Trust me. Is he says the leadership is the capacity to influence others through inspiration, motivated by a passion, generated by a vision, produced by a conviction, and ignited by a purpose. For a common cause. That's what leadership is. Leadership, sometimes we sway away from leadership because we think in leadership development, there's about titles. It's about, being CEO, about being president, about being pastor, or whatever. Leadership has nothing to do with title. Leadership is simply influence. And if you can influence enough people to believe in your vision and believe in where you're going, you can influence them for you and them to be successful in life. Are there any entrepreneurs in the house? Any people got their own business or want to start a business? Okay. Oh, great. Okay. And also, this is a term that we're using now. Matter of fact, Mike and I are privileged to work on the Trellis team. They're at UAH College, their new I2C Center, where we're talking about not just entrepreneurship, but intrapreneurship. So people who work for other people have the mind of an entrepreneur, and even so many companies are recognizing that you work inside that company and you come up with some ideal, then you get compensated above your normal compensation for that. Because we'd rather for you to stay in the company and help make money than go start your own. Okay, so that's the deal with that. So that's what leadership is. Now let's talk about greatness. What is greatness? Greatness, we all have the potential of greatness. Les Brown said greatness is in you. And here's why I say greatness is in you, but it's going to take some work to get it out of you, right? It's in everybody in this room, but it's going to take some work to get it out of you. I work on myself every day. I take a checkup from the neck up and look around from the shoulder down every single day because I'm trying to improve myself. Now, I don't have this mic on and this mic on because I'm trying to be important. This is being recorded and it will be on YouTube for free. This will after this is done and edited. And thank David back there, our partner. But everybody have greatness in them. Now, greatness. To develop our greatness, we must possess the passion, energy, and drive to take calculated risks and believe in ourselves. Okay, you got to take a risk on you. And somebody said, well, Doc Rock, I'm just too old for that now. Well, you still living, right? You haven't went anywhere. As my grandma said, she said, I'm going to wear out. I'm going to the end. I say the same thing, right? So if you are living, then something great is in you. God want to get something out of you, but you got to believe in that. You got to trust that, okay? You got to trust that greatness is in you. And it's not based on where you're from. It's not based on how much money in your bank account right now. It's based on who you are. It's totally based on who you are and what you can be, right? And you got to believe that. And you can't let anybody stop that. Can't let anybody take that from you. Matter of fact, I was talking to Les Brown. How many of y'all like Les Brown? Anybody know Les Brown? Okay, so I was talking to Les Brown. Les has become a friend, and Josh has talked to Les on the phone. Mike negotiated for me, and I told Les, I said, Les, I'm the best motivational empowerment speaker in the world. And I told Les Brown this, and he had kind of chuckle. And I was so serious. Because if I don't believe that that greatness is in me, then why should anybody else believe? See, if you don't believe that greatness is in you, then why should anybody else believe that greatness is in you? You got to believe in you. You got to believe that it's in you, but it's going to take a whole lot of work, fam. It's going to take a lot of work to get it out of us, but we can do it if we work on ourselves, and that's on a daily basis, right? We got to work on ourselves on a daily basis, because if you don't work at it, it's not going to happen, okay? Now, this within part, and on your handout, you have a formula that says E plus R equals O, right? Anybody see that on the handout? Anybody got that? Now, what that means is that E stands for environment. It stands, okay, for events. That R stands for response. And the O stands for outcome. The E stands for, okay, environment, event. The R stands for your response to the environment. And the O stands, okay, for the outcome. Now, here's the deal. You have control over the outcome of your life. That's a pretty powerful statement right there. You're like, huh, really? Because most people think, okay, whatever come my way, it just come my way and I just accept it. No, I don't accept mediocrity anymore. Matter of fact, I don't even accept average anymore. I don't even like average. Matter of fact, how do you get 2.5 kids anyway? They say the average household is 2.5. Now, Dr. Claudette, you got a doctorate degree, Ed, Pastor Ed, you engineer degrees and y'all smart in math. How do you get 0.5 children? I don't know. 4.5 months. Right. I don't even, average, listen, my definition of average is just on top of the bottom. You have the bottom, average, then the top. God didn't call us to be average. Okay? So your outcome is controlled by you, your response to the situation. Life happens. Have anything, just when you thought everything was going good, here comes something. Anybody been that way? Things going good, finances looking good, you got savings going on, bam, car, something happened to the car. Got to get a new transmission, $5,000, $3,000, Like, really? Come on, God. Really? Life happens. You have no control over that. Things happen with your kids. Things happen in marriage. Things just happen, right? We have no control over that. But what we have control of as leaders is our response to the event. And how you respond to it determines your outcome. Your outcome is totally dependent on you. Now, here's the deal. You look just like your decision. We all look like our decision. I'm Doc Rock. I'm your friend. Okay. we all look like our decision. You are today what you thought yesterday. You'll be tomorrow what you're thinking today, right? We look like our decision. So we have to start responding in a correct way. Okay. A few years ago, and y'all know the story, some of you all, I took over a company that was failing really bad, a lot of stuff going on, and we could respond negative and we went under, or we responded positive and we have doubled. Was that easy? No. Flat out hard, some of it. It still got challenges now. But it's our response to that. I know greatness is in our people, our staff. Greatness is in our team members. So I'm trying to get that out of it. Greatness is in you. Matter of fact, turn to the person next to you and say, greatness is in you. Okay. But you got to believe that. So let's talk about three facets of this. I think will help you just a bit as we go forward. First of all, let's talk about purpose. Let's talk about purpose. Because if you don't know purpose, you're going to abuse it. Where there's no purpose, there's abuse. So you got to find out your purpose. If you don't find out anything tonight, if you don't get anything out of what I say tonight, get these two things. Chase passion and purpose, and everything else will catch up with you. Chase passion and purpose, and everything else will catch up. Okay. Purpose is the original intent of a thing. It's to do something for the benefit of others. That's what purpose is, all right? It's not about us. I tell our team all the time, let's make it about the people. Let's make it about the people. I don't care what kind of money they offering or what's going on, how the contract look or whatever. Is it right for the people? And that's what's important. Now, it's your why, W-H-Y in life. It's your why. What I mean by why, and I don't have a board up here, usually I do, and I forgot to even do that today. But it's called the golden circle. The golden circle. And Simon Sinek talks about that. Many people know, especially in companies and ministries, they know many times they know what they're doing. Some know how they do it, but most people know why. What's the purpose behind it? Why is it did? How many of you have Apple phones in here? Okay, few of y'all. How many have Droid phones? How many don't have a phone at all? Let's do this again. How many of y'all have Apple products, Apple phones? Okay, all right. How many of y'all have Android phones, Samsung, all this kind? Okay, all right. Oh, cool. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Okay, now when Samsung comes out with a new product, does anyone stand in line all night to buy it? No, they don't. Not nothing against you Droid users. Cool, Keith. All right. Why do they stand in line all night for the new iPad, new iPhone? Do you think that the iPhone is just so much better than the Samsung phone? No. Matter of fact, some of the Droid phones actually does more things. Be honest with you. Why would they stand in line? Why doesn't Samsung people and all the rest stand in line like the Apple people do? I mean, they stand in line. I mean, they camp out for 2 days for the new product to come out. Well, can I tell you? Because Apple don't sell phones. They sell a culture. Mm-hmm. Phones just happen to be the medium. They sell their why. They understand. They know their why. They know their purpose. They know why they exist. See, you got to ask yourself, why do you exist? Say, Doc Rock, why do you exist? Y'all ain't saying it loud enough. Got to hear you.
Why do you exist?
Okay, I exist to help people, to train them, to equip them, and help them reach their maximum potential, but helping them to maximize their core values. Now, it took me 30, 40 years to come up with that. Okay? That's why I'm on this earth, to train people, empower people, to help them to maximize themselves. That's why I'm here. That's my why. If I do anything outside of that, I'm outside of who I am. Because when you discover your purpose and you discover your why, no one can stop you. The reason why people can stop you, okay, because you don't know your why. Now, if I was teaching this to Toyota, I would talk about Toyota's why, as we have before, and go deep with that. But because we got a myriad of people, okay, in here from all type companies, all type churches, I want to talk to you personally. Because here's the deal. If you grow personally, whatever organization you in will grow. Because every organization is just a collection of the individuals in that organization. I tell people about church. Let's talk about church for a minute. I say, we don't have a great church. We have to have great people. Because the church is no stronger than the people that's in it. Shiloh. Let's talk about Shiloh. Thank you for being here. But Shiloh is no greater than the people that make up Shiloh. Shiloh as a name in the building don't mean anything. Get a bunch of bad people and it just sit here with nothing. Okay. El Shaddai is no greater than the people that's in there. Toyota, Ability Plus, okay, SEIC, name them all, the Alliance, Torch, wherever. None of them are no greater than the people in them. And if the people in them don't know their why and their purpose, it's not gonna be good. You have to know your why. Why? What is your purpose? Okay, what is your? Let me hurry up. I'm going too slow. Your reason for living, okay? Because if not, you're gonna abuse it. Now, here's the deal. Purpose, number one, I'm going to write this down. It's now on the handout. Purpose is the master of motivation. So purpose is the master of motivation. All right? It's the master of motivation. What I mean by it, the general desire or willingness for someone to do something. That's what motivation is. That general desire, okay, or willingness for someone to do something. You motivate them. Because if you can't not motivate anyone or yourself, number one, you ain't gonna be in trouble. See, sometimes we want to lead many. See, if you can be the leader of one, you can be the leader of any. Of many, excuse me. If you can be the leader of one, you can be the leader of many. But if you cannot be the leader of one, you can't be the leader of any. Let me say that again. If you can be the leader of one, meaning you, point to yourself, come on, point to yourself, then you can be the leader of many. But if you cannot be the leader of one, you can't be the leader of any. So if you can't motivate yourself, okay, if you don't master motivation yourself, then you won't be motivated, all right? That makes sense? If we want to use scriptures, Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. You want to use some scripture. Okay, do we really believe that? Dr. Ed, sometimes I wonder, do we really believe that? Because if we really believe that, nothing will stop us and no excuse will keep us. By the way, excuses are only smoke screens for the uncommitted. I'll say that again. Excuses are smoke screens for the uncommitted. Yeah. So purpose is a master motivation. Number 2 is, it is the mother of commitment. So my purpose is, so because if you're going to be great, then you got to have some purpose. It is the mother of commitment. Now, what is commitment? A deliberated and calculated choice to steadfastly set your course with an unwavering obligation to go above, listen, and beyond your original expectation. See, commitment requires you to go above your original expectation, above what you really was going to do. When you committed to something, hey, you give it all. During breakfast time, as they say, the chicken, was involved, but the pig was committed. Yeah, he had to give his life for breakfast. Chicken just laid an egg, right? And sometimes we just laying eggs. Right? And this is not to push. I'm just saying. No, sometimes we just laying eggs. We're not giving our all. That's a book says if you give. It's called "Give It Your All." Let me see. Give it your all. And what he says in it is that if you give it your all is good enough. Powerful book. If you give it your all is good enough. But here's the deal: you got to give your all. Or else we have to give everything. Every single thing, okay, to it. We have to be committed, okay, to the process. And sometimes the process is going to cause pain. It's going to cause you to lose some sleep. Okay? Because if greatness is going to come out of you and you're going to do some extraordinary things. See, God want to do some super superlative things in your life. He want to do some super superlative things in your life, but it's going to take some commitment, okay? And if you on this earth, he's requiring you to expand. He's requiring you to do more, all of us, because we go from one level to the next level, okay? That's why I say if I'm in Toyota, but since I'm in church, I can say we go from faith to faith and glory to glory, right? We keep going up, but that takes commitment. And what happens is that we listen, we get excited, but then what do we do? Nothing. There are times that we're doing seminars that we're up late at night, putting together stuff, taking out stuff, doing this, get up in the morning, and everybody thinks it just happens. It don't just happens. There's a lot of work involved behind the scenes, but we're committed to it. We're committed to it. You fly, when you fly to the West Coast, some of y'all flew West Coast. I mean, you want to rest, but if you got off the plane and you got to go do a seminar, there's no rest. There's no rest. But we're committed to it because we see the end result. You have to see the end result in where you're going and what you're going to be if you're going to achieve something great, okay? How many of y'all got anybody got ministry goals? Ministry goals? Besides me? Yeah, some things you want to do in ministry. Sometimes, church people, and I'm a church person, okay? So I can talk about us. Kind of make me laugh sometimes because we say things that we know it's going to take more. We say, I'm anointed. What they got to do with it? So is everybody else. Everybody in the building is. So what's going to separate us? I got the anointing. Okay, that's good. That sounds good. That's real churchy. That sounds real good at church. What are we going to do with that when we leave here? But if we committed to the process of purpose, then things are going to come out. All right, the next one is purpose also is a source of enthusiasm. The source of enthusiasm, okay? So it's a master of motivation, it's the mother of commitment, and it's a source of enthusiasm. See, apathy can be overcome by enthusiasm, okay? You got to enthusiastic in your ideals. Okay, here's what Norman Vincent Peale said about enthusiasm. He said, apathy can be overcome by enthusiasm, and enthusiasm can only be aroused by two things. First, an ideal which takes the imagination by storm, and second, a definite, intelligible plan for carrying that ideal into practice. Anybody have an ideal that you want to carry into practice? That you want to see happen? Anybody besides me? Okay, you got to get enthusiastic about it. See, listen. Your enthusiasm got to win over people. Yeah. If you're not enthusiastic, it don't take all that. I'm just you're going to be broke all your life. and mad. Right? And disappointed that we didn't achieve the things that we need to achieve. And we don't want that. No, we don't have to have that. But you got to be enthusiastic about it. I tell people enthusiasm is not it's not a feeling. Follow me. It's not a feeling, it's a place in my mind. And because I see that place down the road, I'm excited to get there. So look at enthusiasm not as just a feeling, but as a place you want to go, something you want to achieve, something that you want to have, whether it's in ministry, whether it's your personal life, whether it's your marriage life, whether it's you being an entrepreneur, a business owner, whatever. But you have some zeal. Matter of fact, the Bible says the zeal of the Lord shall perform it. Right? Because you have enthusiasm. I call it a Goditude. God-A-Tude, okay, which is a spiritual mindset, attitude based on the word of God that brings success in one's life, okay. But you gotta have that. Now let me show you how important enthusiasm is again. Sir Edward Appleton, the Scottish physicist whose scientific discoveries made possible the worldwide broadcasting and won him a Nobel Peace Prize. Here's what he said about enthusiasm. Now, here's a person like Dr. Clark. He's a physicist, okay? Here's a guy who's scientific, who generally don't like all that soft stuff. Let me prove it, okay? Here's what he said. It was enthusiasm that brought me to this place. I rate enthusiasm even above professional skill. That's what Sir Appleton said. I rate enthusiasm above professional skill. That's powerful. Because most times we wouldn't do that, right? No. We would say, no, that just, come, he needs to settle down. See, but if you don't get excited about it, you'll never have it. Yeah. Can I tell you why? Too much trouble will come. You see, John Maxwell said life is not like this. Life is like this. Life is uphill, and you enjoy the journey. Okay, so if life is uphill, there's always going to be something that you're doing, okay? Yeah. Okay, and if you don't have enough enthusiasm, okay, the way up will stop you from going up. You got to have enthusiasm for that. You know, many people want life like this and, just go to work, come home, eat and everything good. No, we don't live in that kind of country, you are. Working just 9 to 5 and not doing anything else, you'll get by, but you ain't gonna get by too much. And especially our country now, because the middle class is shrinking. Y'all know it, right? Now, if you ever been to a third world country, what makes most third world countries third world is that they don't have a middle class. Absolutely. They have the extremely poor and extremely rich. Okay, and that's where we are headed. Now, I'm telling you this on this night, so you better choose. Do that, choose it for you. That's right. I'm just telling you that, right? The system is not designed to get anyone off the system. The system is designed to keep everybody on the system. Because in a democratic republic, which we live in, okay, democracy, we must have poor people. So it's not, exactly. So you got to choose that, right? So many people want life like this, but if you on an EKG, some of you smart people, smarter than me, when you measure that and it's like this, it's kind of like flat line. What is that? That's dead, right? You're a nurse, right? I mean, life is like this. That means hey, and let's say when you're on the hill, put it in your pocket. When you're in the valley, put it in your heart. Because that's life, okay? And you got to have purpose in order to keep pushing you past the pain. Yeah. Because it's going to be some pain. It's going to be pain, okay? It's going to be, most time people miss opportunities because opportunities come dressed in overalls. Yeah. It look too much like work. Yeah. Yes, sir. Look too much like work, so we just pass it by, okay, and we pass by the opportunity. So I don't have no opportunities. Yeah, they're there, but it's work involved. And you got to work it out. Because if you don't work it out, then it'll work you, right? It'll work you. It's, The next thing is the womb of perseverance. So purpose is the master of motivation, it's the mother of commitment, it's the source of enthusiasm, and it's the womb of perseverance. That means you don't stop. You don't give up. You keep on going, okay? You keep on going. You don't give up. You must persevere. This is why when you chase purpose and passion, no one can stop you. A person who knows their purpose and have passion for it, you waste your time trying to stop them, you're in trouble. You won't stop them, okay? You'll get ran over. You'll get ran over. You saw a person, that have so much passion and purpose. You like, boy, they are ultra focused, and won't you just relax? And they like, I can't relax right now. I got some in front of me. I'm trying to go for it. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to be all I can be. See, when I leave this earth, when Doc Rock leaves this earth, I want to leave everything on the field. I'm going to live full and I'm going to die empty. What you going to do? What you going to do? Now, the choice is yours. You can die full. No one's going to beat you up for it. It's a choice, right? But that choice got to be based on your purpose, your commitment to excellence, your commitment to the greatness that's in you. And that's all about mindset. We're going to, and after the break, we're going to get a little deeper into mindset a little bit so we can see something. It is amazing that the Bible speaks on the mind so much, but we haven't tapped into it like we need to because of meditation and not mystic meditation, but just thinking about where you're going to go, what you're going to have. The greatness, where's it at? What you going to do with it? Where you going to be 5 years from now? Matter of fact, if anybody could do this right quick, could you write down 2 goals on the back on your note paper? Write down 2 goals that you have in the next 3 years. Just 2. Some things you want to do. Maybe it's get an education. Maybe it's your grandkids. Maybe it's your business. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe just 2. Now, if you can achieve this on your own without any help, without any struggle, then that's too low. Shoot for the moon, maybe you'll fall on the stars. Anybody want to shout out one of those goals? I have any brave people in here tonight? Read off one of those goals. Okay, Keith.
Oh, no man but the lover.
Okay, what that mean?
That means that I want to be debt free.
Debt free, okay. Okay, go ahead.
And I want to be able to be a blessing.
Okay, we'll be able to bless him. Okay, all right, that's good. I like that. Okay, I go back to that. Yes, ma'am.
To have a multimedia ministry in the 19 counties in North Alabama. That's radio, television, and social media.
I like that.
Like that too.
You know the reason I gave her, and Keith have done this before, so he know. The reason I gave him her 5,
Succinct and to the point, I definitely go.
because she got them broken down. She got the milestones. She know where she going. She know what, when, and where. Back here, sir. Yes, sir. Transition from corporate America to your own business. I like that. May I ask you what kind of business you want to do? Consulting. You know what kind of consulting? Okay. Okay, engineering services. Yeah. Why am I doing that? I'm going down to the small rocks. See, we know the big rocks. Okay. I want to be debt free. That's real good. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's a good goal. Let's go to the small rocks. Let's get down in the dirt. How are we going to do that? What's your motivation for it? Because guess what? It's going to take some work. You just can't, that ain't just going to happen. You can't come to church and somebody put oil on you and you go, no. That ain't going to happen that way. Anybody else? Yes.
When you said that, it reminded me of something that I wanted to do a long time ago that I just kind of didn't think about till you said it, a talk show.
A talk show. That's awesome. Go for it. And then let them talk about you. Who she thinks she is? You think you Vanessa. Who she thinks she is? She thinks she's Vanessa. You see, because when you got, are y'all still with me? When you have purpose, okay, then it is the womb of perseverance. That means that you plow your way past the negative talk.
That's right.
Past what others. See, the opinions of others don't have to be your reality. Oh, man, y'all missed that one. The opinion of others don't have to be your reality. And when you have purpose, so what? So what about their opinion? It don't matter.
You're not going to invest in it?
No. Dr. Glenn said they're not going to invest anyway, and they not. No. But you got to have that purpose and passion, because that purpose and passion is the thing that's going to keep you. What's your name, my brother? I'm sorry. Rain Richards, okay. And generally when we do this, sometimes seminars, we have cards, we have tables, and we know everybody's name. Thank you, sir. Wayne, you know, that passion and purpose you have is what's going to cause you not to hit the snooze button, okay, and get up when everybody else hitting the snooze button. All right. See, purpose will cause you to stop hitting the snooze button. All right. You know, you're supposed to get up at 5:30, snooze button. Don't you know that from a neurological point of view and how our brain is developed, when you do that, you tell yourself that day that delay is good. You go research it for yourself. You say delay is good. So now you are accustomed to not going forward during that day. If you want, the snooze button is a bad thing. If you're gonna get up at 5:45, just get up at 5:45. Don't set it for 5:30 and hit the snooze button, because now you programming your mind for something negative. There's a book by is it Colonel or General? I don't know, one of the two. But it's called Make Your Bed. Matter of fact, it's an admiral. It's an admiral. Make Your Bed. It is a powerful book, because just making your bed in the morning, train your mind to go forward in purpose of the day. Just making your bed. Now, I ain't in your house. If you don't make your bed, I ain't talking about you. I'm Doc Rock. I'm your friend. I'm your friend, okay? But make your bed, because there's greatness in it, and we're gonna talk about after the break. And after the break, we're going to another level. We're gonna talk about confidence and value, because wherever you are in your value is going to determine where you're really going to go. So it's going to be really good. I'm excited about that. Okay, but here's the deal: if you have your purpose in front of you, and we have the Vanessa Show. Okay, and people saying you from Decatur. Well, now my fact, you grew up down there by Emico. Wow, yeah, I know, right? I know. Y'all don't know. Yeah, I know, y'all. Okay, go way back. Okay, but you can't do nothing that from you there. You know, from the KK. No. You got purpose. You got passion. You motivated, right? It's the master of motivation. Let me say that one more time. Purpose is the master of motivation, meaning that when you have purpose, no one can put you down for any length of time. It's hard to stop a man like me. Not because I'm perfect, because the Lord knows. Talk to my wife, Dr. Audrey, she'll tell you I'm not quick. Talk to my kids, they'll tell you also, okay. No, but you can't stop me, because I know who I am. And when you know who you are, when you have purpose and passion, listen. I turned down a close to 7-figure job with a private jet. I heard somebody say amen. She over there somewhere. Okay. My own jet. You met the gentleman. I'm telling the truth. Call me the other day. I'll be with him Thursday night at the national convention. My own jet. Why? It was outside of my purpose. Now, I'm doing things for him, but I couldn't do that because he would control my whole life, and my life is bigger than just a paycheck. Now, I'll tell you what I know. See, so when I'm teaching things, I'm not teaching just because I feel good. I know what I'm talking about. And I turned down almost $900, with bonus and all, almost $900,000 a year with a private jet. Now, here's the deal. Now, you're Dr. Audrey back there. She's funny. But she's the one that sit in his office at this, I don't know, $20,000 desk. The rug probably was $15,000, and said, money don't impress me. And I wanted to jab her. Like, what? Be quiet. What? You got a job. Shh. Just be quiet right now. And this doesn't impress me. You know, after we had rode in his Maybach. And y'all rode in a Maybach before? Yeah, I like you, dude. Is it yours? Okay, I was saying, let's talk. Like, oh man, you need to teach me something. Okay. I mean, and I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to be cool in the Maybach because, you know, I saw that it was a Mercedes, but I didn't quite know what it was. It was a little longer than the average one. So I get in there, Pastor Ed, and I'm sitting in the front, and he turned it on. You know, we push the button. It said Maybach. I said, crap, this is a Maybach. So I said, cool. Because the project almost came out in me. You know, the project almost came out. Almost, you know, I was like, oh, my goodness, I'm in a Maybach. Oh, my God. Wow. Okay. I said, be cool. Just peep. Just keep peep. You know, and I got out of it. You know, you're supposed to look back at it. I made sure he got a couple steps ahead of me. I said, wow. Woo, we all like that, okay? But here's the deal. But when you have purpose and passion for who you are, then you can't be swayed. And you will benefit in the end. Because, listen, it's about money, but it really ain't about money. It's about purpose and passion. Then other things happen, okay? When we come back, don't leave and go home. We're going to take a 10-minute break. I know at church we want to take breaks. We're going to take a break for the seminar. 10 minutes max. Mike is going to come up and give some instruction. And we're going to come back, and the next part of it, your mind is going to go to another place, I guarantee you. Thank you. Let me say this, and I hope you take this in the right way. You don't have to give one dime. We're not doing this to so since I didn't turn it off. Hey, I'm teaching leadership. It's pretty powerful. If you want to stay on, you can listen to it, and it's going to be really great. But if you're not, call me back, okay? Maybe they'll listen. See, embarrassment is a choice. I should have turned my phone off like I tell everybody else, but it's on. And so I choose not to be embarrassed. Well. So they'll listen and get something out of it, maybe. Okay. You don't have to give anything. You really don't. Okay. It won't offend me. We do this because God told us to. I think it would be a blessing to the best of the church. But here's the deal: if you don't invest anything in your growth, you won't get anything out of it. Okay. And that's what happens a lot of times, that we don't invest in our growth. Okay, so here's what we do. Y'all ready for this? Can y'all handle this? Mm-hmm. Most people spend money on things that can't put money in their pocket. Come on. They spend money on things that can't put money in their pocket. It's called consuming and not investing.
Right. Thank you.
And don't take this wrong. A lot of times in various races, even in the African American race, we become consumers and not investors. Yes. By you being here tonight, number one, your time is an investment. Yes. I acknowledge that big time. Your time is an investment. And I'll tell you why in a minute, and some people already know. Number two is, when you invest your finances, then you carry that to another place. Now, here's what people say. I don't have money to buy motivational tapes, CDs, podcasts, buy books, on and on and on. They say that, but I see those $80 shoes on your feet. I see the $300 purse that you only have $5 in it. I've been there. I'm serious. I've been there. So I'm not knocking anybody tonight, okay? Okay, I grew up eating, peanut butter. No, not Jiffy. Government peanut butter. The can. The big can. Yeah. Anybody with me? I mean, yeah. Peanut butter pretty good. Cheese. Not Kraft, not Sargento, not Velveeta. No, I'm talking about the government. I'm talking about the block. Yeah, you just like that. Make the best grilled cheese sandwich you ever could eat, boy. I wish I could have some of that now. The powdered milk, didn't like the powdered milk, didn't smell good. Just didn't have the right smell to it. Okay, neck bones. I'm not talking about the neck bones we eat now with all the meat on them. I'm talking about the one that didn't have too much meat. You had to kind of suck on them, So, right? So I'm not knocking anyone from where you come from, because I know we come from little, right? But what I am saying is that if you're going to grow in God and what God has for you, you must start to invest in yourself. Right. You must start investing in seminars and places. I was out in California last week getting certified in a seminar, and I paid for it personally. My company paid for it. I paid for it, and it wasn't $500. It wasn't $1,000. It wasn't $2,000. Look, more. 2 days I spent with a guy and paid them that. Why? Because I'm gonna show you in a minute. Because I'm investing in myself. I'm adding to value. And so tonight, if you put some there, then you are subject to get some back. Right. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I'm teaching while I'm teaching, by the way. Okay. So that's that. Let's talk about the next part of greatness coming out of you is confidence. Confidence. Shout confidence. Confidence. Now the good book says, this is why I say when I'm in companies, so I have to rephrase myself now because I'm not. But the Bible says, I can say it in here, in Hebrews 10:35, that there's a reward that comes with your confidence. Now in San Diego, I said my favorite book says this, because my favorite book is the Bible. Okay, there's a reward that comes with your confidence. It is said by study that 80 to 90% of adults in America do not have the proper confidence that's necessary for them to achieve their goals. Do not have the proper confidence that's necessary for them to achieve their goals. You see, confidence is a powerful, powerful thing that most people don't have, but you need it. You got to know. Here's what Clarence Randall said. The leader must know, and the leader must know that he knows, and the leader must make it abundantly clear to everyone that follow him that he knows. You may be wrong, but you need to be confident. There have been times I was not right, but I was 100% confident in my wrong. Okay? And I said, okay, I stand correct. Let's do this right. But I was confident in it. No one is going to follow you or buy from you or let you lead them or let you sell them or anything else if you don't believe in what you're doing. Right. Confidence is believing you can do something well. Okay? You must believe you can do it well. Not anyone else. It's very easy to have confidence for other people. Much harder to have confidence for yourself.
Yes. I
will not be broke another day in my life. And if I do get broke, what I mean by that is, I don't mean that I won't lose anything, but if I ever get broke again, I won't stay there. I know the method of how to make money. Okay? I'm confident in that. So I don't mind risking. Most self-made millionaires in this country, 80% to 85% of them have been bankrupt at least one time. Wow. 80 to 85% of self-made millionaires in the United States of America have been bankrupt at least one time. Wow. But they are confident in what they do. Sometimes it's a risk. Sometimes you lose it all. But if you're in God, there's no failure. Okay, either we win or we learn.
We learn, right.
We never fail. You win or learn. See, failure is not failure. Failure are tests and tutors. Okay? So, but you got to be confident in that. Now, there are 3 things that kill your confidence. You want to write these down. 3 confidence killers. Number 1 is low self-esteem. We're going to talk about self-esteem in a few minutes. Low self-esteem is one of the killers of your confidence. You see, I don't think I can come from a deeper, I don't think I am. Let me say that one more time. I don't think I can come from a deeper, I don't think I am. See, because if you don't think you are that person, you cannot do it. So we said, my favorite book and my favorite chapter of that book says, I can do all things through him, Christ, who strengthens me. Now, but if I don't think I am, I can't do nothing. Come on. So it's not, even from a church standpoint and biblically, it's not that the Bible is not true. What's true is we're not confident in it. We're just not confident in it. We're not going to take that chance. We're not going to step out on water. We're not going to walk on faith. We're not going to do any of those kind of things because we are not confident that it's going to work. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. But we have to put our confidence in God, number one. And I even tell Toyota this, my confidence in God, okay? Okay? We got to put our confidence in God, and then everything else works out. So your self-esteem got to go up. All right. The second killer of confidence is F-E-A-R. Fear. Fear. Late Zig Ziglar said, fear is false evidence appearing real. We say that a lot, but that comes from Zig Ziglar. False evidence appearing real. You see, sometimes it's fear of embarrassment, fear of failure, fear of frustration, fear of losing it all, and that fear will paralyze you and being confident in doing what you know you should be doing. You cannot allow fear to kill you, to stop you, because it will. Now, here's the deal. Fear is not, overcoming fear and having confidence is not necessarily something that flows through your veins just 24 hours a day, every second of the day. Confidence is something that you appropriate into your situation for that time. You got to get it. You just got to get it because we all have a fear. But I'm talking about fear in the place that it stops you. Wow. Okay, fear that it has you, you don't have it. You are afraid of the test. You are afraid of doing other things. I'm just scared. And the problem is, especially believers shouldn't be scared of anything. Right. We should be fearless. Absolutely. Go out and do it. Go ahead and start that business. Go ahead. The Vanessa Show, starring Vanessa Powell. She said there's something that's going to pick on. Doctor, what's your name again, Doctor? Richards. Dr. Richards there, back there. So Dr. Richards got the best consulting place in the world. If you want to get some consulting from a scientific, engineering, mechanical, soft skills, engineering point of view, you go see Dr. Richards. I'm telling you, the man is bad to the bone. Don't you want other people saying that about you? But if you have fear, you'll never get there. It's going to stop you. I want to start my own catering business. That's what people say. But they're afraid to make the first cake and sell it. Fear. Maybe it's not going to taste well. Well, you might as well go and start somewhere. So they got to like it at some point in time. Right. You don't need ending faith to get started. You need starting faith. You don't need ending faith to get started. You need starting faith. So get rid of the fear of what's going to be at the end. Doesn't make a difference. Mike, I need some water. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Thank you. You drunk? He's good? Okay. I'm listening. My sister, man, it's all good. I'm good. Make sure you don't die now, Not from you, But fear. You have to master that. Because if you don't master that, it's going to master you. Right. And you're going to procrastinate, which is disobedience in slow motion. That's all procrastination is. It's just disobedience in slow motion. You're just going slow. You're not going to do it. It's not going to happen. And you just go ahead and do it, and not fear. Will the chopper finna build a big old multi-purpose building out there? Yeah. They're not going to fear. That's right. Is the fear involved? Mm-hmm. A little scared. Excuse me. Yes. Something from my throat. But you're not going to fear. Oh, you got it. Okay. They help me out all kind of ways. Take a break and talk to somebody. All right. It's courtesy of the Vanessa show, y'all. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Y'all ready? So this fear will paralyze you. Thank you, David. He'll edit all that out. That would not be on YouTube. So, man, he got cough drop right in the middle of it. So that fear will paralyze you, okay? You got to get over that. The next thing is OPO. Next killer of confidence is OPO. OPO. Other people's opinion.
Come on now.
Other people's opinion. Other people's opinion of you don't have to be your reality. And what happens is we are so afraid of what other people are going to think about us. It kills our confidence. Oh, you from this, and your mama did that, and you did this, and why this, and you spend all that time. And every time you see her, she at some seminar, at some conference. Well, every time you see him, he got a book in his hand. It don't take all that. Why? And you're going to have to let other people's opinion of you not sway you.
Come on.
You cannot control anything but what's inside your circle.
That's right.
If it's outside your circle, don't try to control it. You can help them, but you can't try to control it.
Yeah.
Okay? And so you can't worry about what other people are thinking about you. Matter of fact, some of them tonight, well, you're just in church on Sunday. What y'all doing at the church tonight? Always something. Most people talk like that don't have anything. See, it's hard to give financial advice to somebody if you're broke.
Amen.
How you become the guru? And so sometimes we see, here's the deal. Anybody you call consciously or subconsciously a credible authority figure, anybody you call a credible authority figure, you have given them right to speak into your life.
That's right.
Whether you say it out loud or you thinking it, if they are credible, they have a right to speak into your life. And when they speak, then those words seeds take root and start growing in your life. See, here's the deal. Anyone can talk to me, but very few I care about their opinion. Very few can proceed in me. Many times when people are talking to me, I'm very cordial, I'm very nice, I'm nodding, I'm engaged, okay, because I teach this stuff, how to be engaged. I'm a licensed certified coach, all that kind of stuff, so I know how to do it, and I'm listening to them, but I ain't paying attention to a word they saying, Pastor. It's like wah. That's how it sound to me. I'm just nodding and I ain't paying attention to what they saying. They talking crazy. I'm going somewhere. I'm on my way. No, I can't pay attention to your opinion. Okay, here's one. You need to slow down. Now, I know some of you say it in good faith, but I'm trying to figure out, what are you talking about? I mean, I know you looking at my help, but no, what are you really saying? No, you better slow down. You're getting older now. And some people, they really mean it, but some, they say it because they say it from their vantage point. They work 20 hours. So if you're working 50, that's just way too much. You need to slow down. But if somebody who's working 80 hours, who tell you to slow down, that's different. You better catch up, right? So you can't, so people's opinion is based on their vantage point in life. It's based on their self-concept, which I'll talk about in a few minutes. It's based on their vantage point in life. So you can't pay attention to that. What you want to do with radio and all of that, it's going to take some effort. So I can say, if you're in your 30s, now you may be in your 30s, you look pretty good. 70?
Yeah,
For real?
for real.
Give me another high five. Maybe lay hands on me right there. Yeah. Glory to God, amen. Yeah. Yeah. From here. See, y'all think I'm playing. I'm so serious. She's 70?
Pastor Trump's mother-in-law.
Pastor Trump's mother-in-law, okay. Yo, pray. Okay, great. But she have big vision.
Yes.
You know, you ain't young like you used to be. You need to just slow down. Just ease out. No, you look like $1 million right now.
Now, what you say?
Yes, I mean, you look like a business person. I'm serious. I would listen to you. No, see, because people's opinion will stop you. You're too old, you're too dark, you're too light, listen, no, you are exactly how God made you, and how you are made fit your purpose, fit the passion, fit where you're supposed to be going. Right? So pay no attention to that. All right, let me hurry up. I only got about 30 more minutes or less. Okay, time is moving fast on me. Okay, it's moving slowly, y'all? Okay, good. Because moving slowly, I'm doing a bad job. Okay, so we're talking about confidence. One thing we need to know about confidence is this thing called self-concept. Self-concept. Now, here's the deal. Part of self-concept, let's start with attitude. Attitude is so important. Right now, PMA, positive mental attitude. Brian Tracy talks a lot about this. So back in the 70s, psychiatrists and psychologists and sociologists come up with this term called self-concept. It's all based on attitude, which we're going to break down to 4 different things. So attitude, PMA, positive mental attitude, controls 85% of your performance. 85% of your performance in life is not based on skills I told you in introduction. It's based on your attitude. How's your attitude on it? How do you see? Your attitude is how you see things, how you process them, how you react and respond to them. Okay? It's your attitude. Okay? Now, attitude comes from expectations. Expectations. Attitude comes from your expectations. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you expect in life.
Come on.
I'll say that again. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you expect in life. Want shows up in conversation. Expectation shows up in behavior. So, Nicole, I know what you expect by what you do. You get me? You ever heard somebody say they want something, and they just want it? I hope y'all can handle this. My grandma used to say, people in hell want ice water. Right? They ain't gonna get any. Right? We don't get what we want. We want a lot of things. We get what we expect. That's a product of your attitude. So in expectations are your morals and behaviors. These morals and behaviors is what we call self-concept. Okay? Now, 4 things when it comes to self-concept. These things increase your confidence. Let's talk about them right quick, and then we'll talk about values, and we're going to do some Q&A. So number 1 is self-ideal. Self-ideal. I-D-E-A-L. Self-ideal is what constitutes a winner. How does a winner look? W-I-N-N-E-R. How does a winner look? How does a winner look? Who's a winner to you? See, because if you call someone a loser, a winner, you're in trouble. You just diminish your self-concept, and I'll talk about it in a second. What's a winner to you? Here's the deal. A winner to me is someone who has a challenge and have overcame it or overcoming it going forward. That's a winner to me. Who's a winner? Maybe your mom is a winner. That she overcome. Maybe your dad overcame something. Maybe it's your uncle. Maybe it's, brother, sister, Jesus Christ, of course. Who's a winner to you? How does a winner look? Maybe it's a sports person. Okay, Michael Jordan or somebody. I don't know what. But you got to find somebody who is a winner. Hopefully, it's a mentor of yours. Because what happens is we call people who are not winners winners. So now the stakes are down. Now the datum is low. Now the starting point is lower than what it should be. Okay. We all want to be nice, but you can't be nice at the risk of killing yourself.
Right.
Be nice, but don't call a loser a winner. You ain't got to call a person a loser, but don't call them a winner. Because whatever you say, you get. Power in that. Death and life in the tongue, right? Okay? So self-ideal is what constitutes a winner? Who's a winner? And what you need to do is, in your mind, get a winner. Right now, everybody close their eyes right quick, meditation. I won't go into your pockets and pocketbooks after this. Find a winner. And that winner may be with the Lord. But get a winner in your mind. You got it in your mind? See what they did. See what they accomplished. Come on, see it in your mind. See what they went through. See how they overcame. See how they persevered. See how they was motivated. Enthusiasm was in them, even at times that they should have been down. They should have given up, but they didn't. They kept going. You see it? Now, how does it make you feel? Don't you feel good? You feel good about them. You open your eyes down. You feel good about them. You do. Because we are designed, you are wired, made for your feelings of truth to do things in your life. You can't get past that. You can't get past it. That's why when you call a lie a truth, you're in trouble. Because you are designed to move that way. Okay. So that's the first thing is self-concept. Let me say this about self-concept before I go to the second right quick. 2 out of 3 people who win the lottery, okay, how much it is, are broke in 2 to 3 years. You know, 2 to 3 people who win the lottery are broke in 2 to 3 years. And I always wondered, how can you be making, let's just say $50,000 a year. How can you be making $50,000 a year and win $10 million and in 2 years you have no money? Even if you spurge and triple your salary and blew it all, you'd have some money in 2 years because that's $150,000 a year. How you spend $10 million that quick when you was living on 50? One reason is, and this is why people, counselors and psychologists tell people who win the lottery now, put that money in a trust fund that you can't touch for about 2 to 3 years. So you get your mind around it. Basically about, okay, so if your self-concept is at 50 here, y'all with me? And you win the lottery at 10 million here, there's a gap. Now, the money that you won brought you here. But because you are your self-concept, you would do unconscious and conscious self-sabotaging things because you must get back to where your true self is. So that's what happened. They just spin and do crazy because I got to get back to who I am. See, you cannot live above your self-concept. That's what. Okay, y'all ready? That's why people shout, dance, run, and we like doing that in church. I like doing it myself. I like praising God. I like all that stuff, okay? But that's why people do all that stuff and still live down here. Because the praising, the shouting, the dancing, the stuff is here. But because you haven't changed your self-concept, which the good book says, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. Okay, let me get along. Because you have not did that, then when you leave the facility on Sunday and get back to your house and on Monday or even at Sunday evening, you're going to go right back to who you are.
Right. Yeah.
You with me? So what I'm trying to teach you is that how we grow that, because that must grow. That's why if somebody gave you something before your time, you're going to blow it. You're going to mess it up. Yeah. Because your self-concept is not there. Listen, I wanted to do these things 10, 15 years ago. I was teaching leadership. I want to be around the world. I want to be in companies. I had the skill. I didn't have the self-concept. Wow. Because now I'm around certain people and I'm not, I ain't blown away. I know how to handle it, and all this kind of stuff. I know how to order on the menu from the left to the right. Y'all know what that is, right? Right. See, okay, the menu, right? On the right are the prices. Chicken, $10. Lobster, $50. Steak, $30. On the left are the ingredient, the steak, the description, right? Most of us order from the right to the left. $10, chicken.
Yes.
We see 50, we keep, come on, let's talk, right? So I've been taught how to order from the right to the left. Now I was teaching this, and we go to this nice restaurant that was expensive anyway. I mean, the chicken was expensive. And Joshua orders surf and turf, lobster and steak. You know, yes. And, you know, and I'm looking at him like, what you doing? Joshua, my 13-year-old, he be okay. I'm like, what you doing, man? He's, Dad, I thought we ordered from the left to the right. Now, Pam, I almost lost my self-concept. I said, I said, you better eat every bit of it. Right? Okay. Let me hurry up. Boy, I'm having too much fun. I'm out of time. Okay, so number 2 is self-image. Because I got to get to values. Values won't take me long. I can go through that pretty quick. So number 1, self-idea. Number 2, self-image. Self-image is how you see yourself and what you think about yourself. How you see yourself and what you think about yourself. How do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as fearfully and wonderfully made? Do you see yourself in a good light? How do you see yourself? You got to see yourself the right way. Tell somebody, see yourself the right way. Because people are going to talk about you. Now listen. Now I know Audra love me, okay? I know she love me. But you know, I got to dress this up. Bald head, big old Dumbo ears, big old feet. I mean, I just got to dress it up. You know, and when I looked in the mirror this morning, I knew I was coming to Shiloh. I knew it was going to be some great entrepreneurs and great people in here that's going places, okay? They had great confidence. I knew it. I put this suit on, boy, that I bought, amen, in Italy. Oh, my goodness. I love put that on, boy. Put that handkerchief right there. It was awesome. Put these Doc Rock socks on, did my pose in the mirror. Bam! I said, I'm ready to go now. I said, boy, you sharper than a pocket full of razor blades. Now, that's for real, by the way. As my wife. So I go in the mirror 2 times in the morning time. Anybody do that? You look, then you go back like something changed. You come back again.
That's right.
Make sure everything good. Watch all. Somebody say, he like a lady or something. Whatever. Now, can I say why that? Why is this? If you see yourself as being sharp, see yourself as looking good, think good about yourself, it'll go over in business.
Yes, it will.
It transfer over.
Yes.
I'm just telling you this. If you don't think you look good, then who should think you look good? She thinks she look good. She should think she look good. Oh, because you think you look bad. So now your inferior mentality must bring somebody else down in order for you to feel superior. It's a mindset.
Yep.
Okay? You got to think good about yourself. Come on, because it's about confidence. You got to think that you're going to do it. Think. Listen, I've been in places. I remember the first time going to Redstone Federal Credit Union with my friend Joe Newberry, who's a true friend of mine. He don't mind me saying this. And I'm going up. They carry me up the elevator. You know, can't nobody get up there. Secretary had to come get you. And I'm saying, oh my goodness. I don't know if you know, Redstone is one of the largest credit unions in the country. Mr. Newberry won the number 1 president of a credit union in the country. That's one of the number 1 bank in one of the number 1 banks in America. Okay, which that's why I been that big spread downtown in Huntsville. And I'm ready, and I'm like, oh man, I'm a little nervous. I'm like, oh come on, Doc, I look at boy, you sharp, get yourself together. So think about yourself. Think I'm good. We walk in the office. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, good to sit on down talking. Listen, why? Your confidence got to be there because people can feel that. Okay. So self-image is what you see, how you see yourself, what you think about yourself. All right, next is self-esteem. Let me hurry up. Self-esteem. Self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. How you feel about you. Do you feel good about you? You got to feel good about you. And I come to that one at the end of my talk. You got to feel good about you. Because you don't feel good about you, you're not going to perform. I mean, you come up even in church and you don't feel good about the song, you're going to mess it up. And then you acting like, something wrong with the sound. Ain't nothing wrong with the sound. No, that's you. So get my mic together. Your mic is together. No, you ain't got no confidence. You ain't feel good about it. You even told somebody when you walking in, I don't feel good about this one. Right now. And everybody knew it. We knew it. You act like you try to throw us off, but we knew it. Self-esteem is how you feel about you. You got to feel good about you. Care less how other people feel about you. Maybe they don't feel good, but somebody said, you mighty Doc Rock. Well, he sound good, got some good stuff, good stats, but he mighty arrogant. I'm not arrogant. I'm confident. I wouldn't be up here doing this and be able to do it around the world if it was me. I got God. God take his hand from me. I'm in trouble. Listen, the confidence is knowing you can do it with the help of others. Arrogance is saying you can do it on your own. Don't confuse the two. People say, you need to be humble. What you talking about? What's your definition of humble? Is your definition of humble not being confident? See, what's your definition? Your definition of humble is acknowledging, that you are human, acknowledging other people, being a servant leader. Okay, what's your definition of being humble? Because some people say, you need to be humble. Life gonna humble him. Well, if you talking about me, life already humbled me. I ain't have nothing. I've been humbled big time. Right? No, see, so don't let people who don't have confidence snatch your confidence and tell you that you're arrogant.
Come on, right?
Because that's what happens. They don't have any confidence. So see, if you don't have any confidence, I'll offend you. I know that. If you don't have no confidence, you hang around me, I will literally offend you. You're going to get mad at me. I can't stand him. Because I'm going to be very confident that I can do it. There have been, and some of y'all have been like this. Somebody you work for, or some you was in a part of some group, and they say do this and do that, and you say, we can do it. And you walk away like, oh, I know in the world we're going to do that. But you had enough confidence to appropriate for that time to get the job done. People say, hey, your company, can y'all do so-and-so, so-and-so? Absolutely. I had a big patent law firm there in Toronto. And Andrew Curry, a friend of mine to this day, and it's a couple years ago, and he said, we need diversity training. Do your company do diversity training? Can you do that? Absolutely, we can. We had never did a diversity training in our life. I went to Google.
That's right. Absolutely.
No, but we did proper research. We did proper research. We put together, we read books. We did everything we had to do. Okay, literally, bought books, read them, on the internet, found stuff, put it together. Mike and I did it together in Toronto. White man, black man, did a diversity training, and they were blown away. They like, wow, this is good. Get y'all to come back, We walked away like, bam. And we were like, man, oh my goodness, we had no clue how that was going to happen. Right? But we had enough confidence to believe that if I don't have the answers, I will find the answers or find the person with the answers. Confidence is not you knowing everything, it's you knowing how to get others on your team that do know those things. So when you're going to be confident as a person in your business and ministry, you got to be confident enough to get people who are just as smart or smarter than you.
Come on.
Because you're confident. In that. I cannot write and edit and do things like Dr. Audrey. I can't. I made good grades, not decent, but I made A's. And grammar, but it ain't one of my skills. She finds stuff, I'm like, what, like that spelled wrong? Oh, I thought it spelled right. I ain't no developed, didn't have an E on the end of it. Oh, okay, cool. She finds it. I mean, she's good. That don't intimidate me. I'm confident in who I am. Self-esteem. I feel good about me. Mike Brazo, one of my partners, listen, I talk to people one time. I said, next time you'll talk to my VP of development. I let Mike. Sometimes I'm on the, listen, they talk to him, they talk to both of us, but I'm silent. I ain't saying nothing. He have a gift in that. He's the boy good. I'm like, do your thing, man. We on the team. But I'm confident and being the CEO, I'm confident as being the face of VEC and all that kind of stuff. But it's not about me. If you feel good about you, you will feel good about other people. But if you don't feel good about you, you won't feel good about other people. And you'll find the speck in the milk in their life every time, which diminish who you are and what you can do. All right. Last thing on self-confidence, on self-concept. Self-efficacy. Let me spell that for you, because my enunciation sometimes don't do justice to that. All right. Now I just admitted to you that I have to work on enunciating. Did y'all catch that? I did that on purpose. Somebody self-efficacy, but I have to say that like 5 times, and you know, you got that little app, the dictionary said efficacy. Efficacy. And I said efficacy. Anybody do that besides me? Listen, I do that. I'm trying to listen. When you have confidence, then you work on you, and you don't mind exposing you. Many times I'm teaching. I did this in San Diego. Mike will tell you. You know, I'm writing at the board. I said, now guys, this is not a smart board. It won't correct me. Okay, I say I got engineering, masters, 2 doctorates, you know, Vanderbilt post certificate in business. I got all these degrees and stuff like this, but I can't spell a lick. Now, what does that do? That diffuses any criticism, or push it down a little bit anyway, that will come my way, and so now I'm confident to mess up while I'm confident in my teaching. Did y'all get that? Okay, so you got to appropriate these kind of things in your life. That all comes from how you feel and how you see yourself. So efficacy is EFFICACY. All right? EFFICACY. Okay, now what does it mean? Self-efficacy is what do you believe about yourself in a particular situation? What do you believe about yourself in a situation? You got me? Because what you believe about yourself in that situation will affect your confidence to get it done. Listen, I believe we can do it. Go for it. Somebody said, well, wonder if you fall short. You learn. You're not afraid to fall. If you fall, get up, dust your knees off, get back in the game. Pastor, we got to admit it, forget it, quit it, and move on. You have to have a short memory when it comes to falling. That it don't affect your future. But you got to believe that you can do it and not say, I wonder if. Forget that. See, sometimes you're looking for the what. It ain't the what, it's the why. The what is not your business right now. The how is not your business right now. What's important is the why. Just go and do it. Just believe it. All right? Okay, last thing we're going to talk about right quick is value. So we talked about purpose. We talked about confidence. Now, all these, what I'm teaching you tonight, are full-fledged 2-3 hour seminars we can go real deep on and do all kind of role playing and all that kind of stuff to make it drive home a little bit. But I hope you're getting some out of this. Last thing is value. Value is the importance of your worth, your usefulness, your usefulness. People don't pay you for what you do. They pay you for the value you bring. They pay you for what you know. Now, that's tough sometimes. You ever said this? Now, and go ahead and admit, man, the CEO or the VP or whomever, the engineer, man, how they making that money? We doing all the work. Yeah. How many said that? Come on, let's be honest, right? We doing all the work. Now, you know, your back's turned, so they don't know who you are on tape and all that. And at this great ministry, you can't see your back anyway because most of you is up, okay? So that's good. They ask, good, our youth gonna come in at the end, we're gonna do Q&A, that's good, awesome. They ask, what is your value? I mean, you ask, how they make so much money? Why they ain't paying you for, listen, you don't get paid for what you do. You get paid for the value you bring. You get paid for what you know. So if you want to increase your pay, increase your value. Tonight, you are increasing your value. I'm telling you are. And it come out. Self-worth establish your usefulness in the marketplace, outside the church, and even in the church.
That's right.
You know, they say, this person only been there for 3 months. I've been here for 5 years. They bring another value that we need. Yeah. It's nothing against you.
Yep.
You can't even do that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you can't.
Yes.
You don't even know how to do it. You're just saying it.
Yes, yes, yes.
You cannot do it. What's your value at? You got your value of awareness. You got to be aware of you.
That's right.
Okay, now I'm not going to get deep into this at all because I don't have enough time. It's take a long time. But your emotional intelligence. How many of you ever heard of emotional intelligence for y'all? Okay, your EQ. And I've been teaching this thing for about 4 years, and of course just got master's certification on it. And I ain't saying to brag. I'm saying that because I wanted my value to increase. Okay, that I'm the guru in this area. I'm just being honest with you. And they got to pay me for it. Sometimes I ain't paying you nothing. Well, you don't get the information. That's fine. Because the data show point blank that people grow and your top business people, whether CEOs or vice president, executive or managers, is not based on your IQ. It's based on your EQ. How you handle things, your emotional intelligence, your awareness of you. You got to understand your value of awareness, self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, okay, relationship management, okay. You got to figure those things out, and we'll talk about that later, maybe at another seminar. But here's the deal: be aware of you. Know what triggers you. Know what makes you mad. If I make you mad, Bishop Davis, every time, I got you. You have no emotional intelligence. Because now you have no self-control. I get you every time. I know it's gonna get you. I'm gonna get. I know it. If you know what gets you, be aware of it and control it, and it won't get you no more. It may try to get you, but you do self-talk. It'll be all right. I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna let him act a fool, and I'm just gonna chill and rest. Let's talk about 4 value attributes. I'll go through them right quick. 4 value attributes, and then we'll do a quick Q&A after that. Number 1 is significance. 4 value attributes. Some of you heard me teach this before. Significance, the quality of being worthy of attention. What's your significance? How important you are. That's important. Your significance. Number 2 is originality, the ability to think independently and creatively. Originality, your ability to think independently and creatively. Be original. No one copies or fake.
Come on.
How do you know you've been original when other people try to do what you do?
Come on.
When other people try to say what you say. Pastor Brandon, when people say, Mr. Brandon, I say it here, when people try to do what you do, you know you've been original. People don't copy or fake, they only copy what's original.
Come on.
Be original. And don't worry about what they think. So what you like loud colors. Go ahead and wear your loud colors.
Amen.
You can't put nobody put you in a box. You ain't just a black and blue person.
That's right.
You like red.
That's right.
Nothing wrong with that. Especially as African Americans. Come on, somebody. Now white brothers are not, except Mike. He weigh everything. I think he got black in him. But anyway. No, be original. Be yourself. I'll talk about that even more. Innovation is another one. Be innovative. Think outside the box. Be innovative. Do something that haven't been done before. Anybody that ever did this? No one ever had a cell phone either.
Yeah.
But we talk on them all the time. Right? I mean, 30 years ago, nobody, you didn't think you could talk all over the world from a cell phone? Right? No. Be innovative. So what ain't nobody made? You make it. You make it up. You do it. Right? We got cars now. Some of your cars now, you get you on the line, they go beep, 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 and push you back over.
Yes.
Stop for you. Praise God for summertime. Yeah. Boom. Give you whiplash almost. Right? Come on, okay? Another innovation. How many of you thought that you'll pay $5 for a cup of coffee?
Come on.
Starbucks, come and macchiato, $5.25.
Yeah.
And people that's lined up like me. Yeah. Give me a cup of, here's what, I might give them sometime, but come and macchiato. How I like it? I like it with 1 raw sugar in it, upside down. Y'all know upside down, right? I mean, stir. All together, yeah, sir. So I was in Houston, Texas. I said, give me a cup of macchiato and put a raw sugar in there and stir it. And I want to stir it. She said, oh, you mean upside down? I said, okay, Starbucks language, upside down. But okay, you didn't think that. But guess what? Somebody was innovative. Matter of fact, the guy who started Starbucks, okay, sold it because he didn't want to market it coffee to be sold in different places, in cafes. Sorry, he missed out.
Yeah.
Last one is uniqueness. The quality of being particularly remarkable. Are you unique? Are you unique? Are you different than others? And you are. See, when you embrace these things, it increases your value. Listen, I'm not trying to be Les Brown. He can't hold a candle to me when I'm doing what I do. I'm not trying to be John Maxwell. Okay, he can't hold a candle to Doc Rock and being who I am. I'm not trying to be Miles Monroe. He can't hold. What I'm trying to say, these are great people that I've learned from and learned from. I have great respect for, but I'm not trying to be them. Okay, I gotta be the best Doc Rock.
Right.
Are y'all hearing me?
Yeah.
You gotta be the best you, and you'll bring value to you, and no one can stop you. And the greatness that's inside of you will come out. It may not be tomorrow, it may not be next week, but if you keep working on yourself, and young people, I know y'all was taught, y'all keep working on yourself. Listen, there's greatness in you. Not just doctors and lawyers and engineers and teachers and all that. No, maybe it's an entrepreneur. Maybe you're going to invent something that's going to bring billions to you. I don't know, but it's inside of you. And you got to work to get it outside of you. It's going to be downright hard sometimes. Easy is not an option.
Come on.
Easy is not an option. When I train my mind to say, okay, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have some tough times. Embrace, okay, the pain. Embrace, okay, the badness. Embrace all the stuff that come at you. Embrace it. Don't run from it. Embrace it. Listen, one lady one time, I was going to interview for a job. I was complaining that they should give me the job based on what I was doing, and they should interview a bunch of people, And this lady told me, she said, if you don't believe in yourself, then shame on you. I don't know who told me that, Dr. Claudette Owens. She said, she made me mad on the phone. I was just mad. And she said, you got all the potential, you got all the education, you know what to do. If you don't believe in you, she said it real mean too to me. It wasn't even nice. Thank God it wasn't nice. You got to embrace all of that. And when you do that, nothing can stop you, okay? You are great. Nothing stop you. No bad days. Now, I have time for that. Greatness in you, let it rise up out of you. No bad days. Bad moment, bad hour. No days. Go outside, kick over an anthill, scream loud, shout, whatever you have to do, but no bad days. Don't give the devil or people a bad day, because greatness is in you. You got great things coming out of you. You got businesses, you got children, you got vision, you got kids. All this stuff is in you, and it got to come out of you. No bad days. As Doc Rock say, it's Super Sunday, it's Marvelous Monday, it's Terrific Tuesday, it's Wonderful Wednesday, okay, it's Triumphant Thursday, it's Fantastic Friday, and it's Successful Saturday. I'm Doc Rock. Join me at the top. Give yourselves a hand. Before we turn out, Mr. Brady got something to say, but I want one of our youth, or two, to come up and maybe say something that you learned. Come on. I'm going to give you. I'm going to put this in your, because we recording. What's your name?
Deshaun,
Deshaun, okay. What you learned, Deshaun?
you gotta have confidence to be a leader.
Awesome. Anything else? I mean, if you don't, if not, that's good. That's good. You got confidence? Mm-hmm. What you want to be in life? You know, what grade you in?
Fifth and to go to sixth.
Fifth and go to sixth? What you want to be? You want to be something, what you know?
I want to have my own business.
There you go, back.
Sarah.
You got something you got to stay up there anyway, man. You got something for you.
20 is a number of expectation.
Yes, sir.
So I'm expecting you to do that. Don't forget about Doc Rock, okay? Let me work for you, okay? I got value. You want to stand up there? Stay beside. Okay. Oh, okay. See, we think alike so much. I know what you're gonna do.
I'm Nakaya, and we learned today that you have to find your why and purpose in life and to be more confident and that you're responsible for every decision and thing that happens in your life.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Nakaya.
Nakaya. Hey, Mike, can we sign her up to teach this thing for me? Because she probably did a little better than me. Nakaya, I got to do the same thing. I know that something else. We think so much alike we ain't talk, but anyway. So, because 20 is no expectation. Give these young people a hand. I won't call adults up because y'all get scared.
And we believe that they are worth value. So with value, we just make it right.
Wow. That's simply awesome. Simply awesome. Hey, can I get a cup of coffee? Okay. Thank you all. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed you all. We are doing this once a month. The next one is going to be in the Gaston region at UCC. The following month will be in the Shoals region at Christ Worldwide. It'll be on the internet and all that. And then the last one will be in the Huntsville region at Fellowship of Faith. Pastor, we thank you so much. I thank you so much for allowing us to do this. Amen. Thank you all. Thank you all y'all pastors.